Okay, so how about as a guy, would you would you recommend a guy to go out with a lady who's got two kids, two different men?
I don't care. A man can go out with a woman who's got 5 kids.
Now, children, what do you say when you meet a nice man?
Are you my daddy?
Okay, would you give that advice to someone close to you?
What, to go out with a woman who's got 5 kids? I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, if she's got 5 kids, and I don't know, depends on who he is in it. What do you say? What, marry her? Go out with her casually? Have sex with her? What are we saying?
To be honest,
Is there levels? Is there levels though?
Is there levels?
Because what I'm saying, if someone says to you, "I'm thinking about going out with this girl," yeah, where does that start? Where does that end? So if you go out with someone, can most people go out with someone and just stop when it gets to a certain point?
Well, I don't know. What I would say is, I personally wouldn't be passing judgment on anyone that I know that's choosing to go out with someone who's got.
Someone asked for your advice. They said, "Oh, what do you reckon, man?"
My first thing is, what's she like?
They go, "Oh, she's lovely. She's great."
Okay, cool. What's
she's got
great
5
about her?
kids.
What's great about her?
She's a great mother to the 5 kids.
Okay, what makes her a great mother to her 5 kids?
Because she's always makes sure they're clothed and food in the back and stuff.
Okay,
like that.
Okay, cool. So that's a good start, then, isn't it?
So if she says that, then you'd be like, "Okay, go for it."
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say go for it, but I'm saying that's a good start because you could turn around to me
and just say, "I just like the way she looks."
No, I've seen women, who've got 1 kid, just one kid, and that example that I gave, every Friday is a different man running through her. So what then? So if this woman's got 5 kids and I don't know.
Would it be a red flag though? She had 5 kids to 5 different men.
Depends on. Sorry, let me just say this though. She could have 5 kids, right? There's a lot of things you got to factor in because who are the 5 kids for?
5 different men.
No, but she could have 5 kids for one. For just what?
Yeah, but does that make a difference though? 5 kids, 5 different.
Well, I'm saying depends.
She could be married.
What happened with the 5 different men? All of that. Don't get me wrong. The more you do, and the more complicated it gets, the less likely it becomes. Like, it's like, okay, well, you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? But you've still got to look at the thing like, yo, she got what happened. If you really are asking me as your friend, like, give me real honest advice on this thing, I'm gonna be like, okay, you need to tell me what happened with these 5 people. Why has she got 5 different kids, 5 different men?
So you want to dissect it? And
so that's because you're coming to me. If you're my bridge and you're coming to me for advice about moving to this woman who's got 5 kids, and I suppose you're seriously considering it, then obviously, in order for me to give you the best advice I can give, I just can't take nothing at face value. Because if she's got 5 kids for one baby father and he died, if she's got 1 kid for 2 and whatever, you have to tell me if it's like, oh, she had 5 kids. Well, she had sex with this one man one time, she got pregnant and she had a kid, and then he's gone. And then there was his next brother who she met in flipping Ayanapa, and they had sex on the beach and that, and because she didn't believe in abortion, she had the kid and he's gone. And then there was his next brother who she was seeing for like 2 months or something. Then I can be like, bro,
that's a different conversation.
Like, bro,
you know what I'm saying?
you shouldn't even be asking me.
You
shouldn't even be asking me.
I've got one that can see.
Certain people out there, just to add on to what Manny was saying, is that, you know, I've got a couple of brethren that have got, they're in a similar situation. But then when I look at their situation of how these children came about, it's a little bit more legitimate. I mean, obviously, if you've got this extreme situation,
extreme relationships.
You've always got to work with extremes in it to get the because this is what I'm saying. There's that, and then there's that. The deep part, this part is that she's got 5 different kids, 1 baby father. They were married for 10 years, he's dead. Or they were married for 5 years, he's dead. Do you get me?
That's the perfect scenario.
The perfect scenario. But then there's what I just said, and there's everything in between. That's the worst, or kind of the worst. And then you've got everything in between. So it depends, because even somewhere here might be acceptable, and maybe somewhere, you know what I mean? And do you know what I mean? So in order to do it, you can't. I don't know, bro. It's just that, ain't it?
Okay, well, I'll say this as well, right? So just going back.
Go back. I can't even give that example. So
going back to the men, right?
Going back to the men. Can I ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Going back to the men, right? Your sister comes to you and says, "Yo, I got a man. He's got 5 different kids." But do you tell her, "No, don't go there with him"?
What do I say?
Yeah, your sister comes to you. She goes, "I got a man. I've met this man. I really like him. He's great. He's cool. He looks after me. He's got 5 kids." What are you gonna tell her?
5 kids what?
5 kids, I'm just saying. No, it's not even a question that needs answering. It's a rhetorical one, but that just goes to shine the light on men. Yeah, how we can. You see how when he's talking about a woman, he's like, she's really, yeah. As a man, just think about it, bro. As a man, listen. As a man, you don't look at it the same way with the 5 kids. Yeah, you can tell by your face. It's giving you away.
Now you see now, you done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
You know what I'm saying?
You can't hide that.
It's giving you away, bro.
Is it giving me away?
It's giving
Yeah, that's right.
Is it giving me away?
I don't think you can see the side angle from there. They can't see what I can see. The see James. You want to see James come out? You want to see James? You want to see James came out, bro. As a man, when that was given to you, he wasn't so quick. He was quick to condemn the woman with the 5 kids, which is fine.
I didn't condemn. Look, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not condemning anybody.
You didn't. But
There's never enough time
Never enough for what?
to satisfy a woman.
he saw the shot and he said, "What? We fight again." He started leaning in, hands started rubbing like, "He's not the man. What's he talking about?" You get me? But when I asked him about the man, he's like, "What's wrong with that?"
Yeah.
You get me?
You're definitely speculating to what was going through my head.
I'm speculating.
No.
Me. I was basing it on what you just said about because what's the situation? Because we already just had that with the woman. What's the situation? So what's the situation with the man? Anyway, last thing let
is
the people judge. Don't edit that out.
I'm not going to edit anything out. Right.
Okay, good.
What I would last thing I would say about with the men then, right? Would you think it's in the guy's best interest then to marry the woman if they get them pregnant? Or is that old school and out of date?
Do you, Alice, Ruth, Martha, Liza, Sarah, Dorcas, take these men to be your lawfully wedded husbands?
We do.
I think that's ridiculous. Don't just be marrying someone because you got them pregnant. Like, no. That's just, I don't get that.
No.
I say I don't get that because
say no?
I'll tell you why I say no. Because
Yeah,
you got
well,
a here's the
saying
thing again. There's this gamut, isn't there? Did you intend to get her pregnant? Did you both have a discussion about it? Did you both say?
Some people say that's irrelevant.
Well, listen. If you both said to yourselves, "Listen, I want a kid," and also, people nowadays, right? Bare people that I know nowadays, they have children, and marriage ain't got nothing to do with it. They're gonna be together, and they don't feel like they need to get married. So
Well,
why
could I
would
just-
so wait, hold on.
Yeah, go on.
So hold on. If I know people who would have a child deliberately, not be married, and have no intention of getting married anytime soon, they may get married eventually, but not. Why am I going to tell a man that just had a kid you need to get married? How does that even make sense?
Because it makes it harder for them to run away, doesn't it? That's the whole point.
But then no. But if you've come to me for advice in the first place, we've had a decent conversation about who this woman is. Yeah. And if you're going to get her pregnant now, then you shouldn't be running away anyway, should you?
Loads of people run away though.
We're not saying. Well, listen. Of course, loads of people run away. But first, you give me a scenario where a man's come to me for advice of being with this woman. I've said if this woman is on that end of the spectrum within a range of whatever, go for it. So now you get the woman pregnant. What are you running away for, bro? What's the point? Because we've already established that, given all of the facts, this is an alright woman to be with. So if he was going to run away, he's going to run away. You know what? If you're running away, you're going to run away. It doesn't matter about anything. So then just run away. And I love you with the 5 kids, 1 kid, 0 kids, back to one. He's going to run away if you're running away. It's got nothing to do with nothing. That's an excuse. Do you get me? So, yeah.
Thank you, Stephen. You're welcome, Calvin.
Okay. What do you think?
Black. Black on black.